A quick one. It's very, very bad. It's very, very bad. When I say bad, very, very bad. It's a national disgrace that a minister of a country, of a nation, don't know how much his expenditure, what he spent for a little program. That a minister is insulting an elected officer of a republic, of a nation. That a minister cannot give account of his expenses. It's not a play. It's not plaything. This is why we say corruption. This is the corruption. It is very, very, very shameful that a minister, you call him or her, okay, you are running a program. Yes, this is good and fine. And the program, the government did well for initiating the program. It is for the interest of the nation. Now, for initiating the program for the interest of the nation, that is where the government has done something. But the government has not completed it, because you can only say that the government has completed this program when the program has been fulfilled and the results seen. Then we can now congratulate the government. But in this case, a program was initiated, and the sample 6 states that has been chosen by the minister to run a test to see how it. Even the minister don't even know the state. You will watch after this. You watch by yourself. You see what I'm saying. Minister granted an interview, and they ask the minister, can you tell us the 6 states? Surprisingly, no answer. Surprisingly, we cannot see any good answers. Answer, no. They say, give this, so no answer. No answer. So I keep on wondering, is this how to run a nation? Is this how to achieve? If you cannot give simple answer that this is the number of states that have been benefited, and this is what have been done there, and this is, if you cannot mention only 6 states, can you mention 37? 36 states and capital, that is 37. You cannot even give account how the money went through or will be spent. A minister said that to run a program that he spent 1.5 million. I don't know if he's failing the whole of Nigeria. I don't know. 1.5 million only for fuel. 1.5 million. I don't know the kind of society we are in. That any little opportunity they just see it as opportunity to thief. Any little opportunity, they will take it as the best opportunity to thief. And my question now is, does it mean that the person that gave them the job don't see? Does it mean that the president don't see? Does it mean that everybody is blind? Does it mean that nobody is hearing it? Does it mean that EFCC or those concerned cannot move in for investigation? What Nigeria has a capacity to make things right, but our leaders, the executives, they are the ones spoiling the nation. Don't even mention white man or European or no. The greedy leaders, the greedy executives are the ones making things worse. Just watch the video and see what I'm saying. Thank you.
It's good news for Nigerian women as the Nigeria for Women project, NFWP, a strategic long-term engagement between the World Bank and the government of Nigeria to support the government's goal of ensuring gender equality, has been upscaled from $100 million to $500 million. NFWP is a flagship project of the Federal Ministry of Women Affairs, and it has an objective of supporting improved livelihoods for women in targeted communities of Nigeria. However, the first phase of the long-term engagement between the federal government of Nigeria and the World Bank is currently running over a 5-year period. The project introduces women affinity groups, WAGs, in a very distinctive way, starting with 6 states to prove that these platforms can be the base for layering livelihood support. Well, joining us now on the show is Uju Kennedy Ohanenye, the Honorable Minister of Women Affairs. Good morning and a very warm welcome to the morning show.
First, Honorable Minister, we would like you to tell us about this Nigeria for Women project. And then tell us the 6 states that are being used as the pilot states. This state, 6. I hope they are in the 6 geopolitical zones. And then we understand that there is an upscale from $100 million to $500 million for the benefit of Nigerian women. When Nigerians hear that more money has been put into a project, the logical question is accountability. We hope that this $100 million to $500 million, we hope that there will be structures in place to make sure that this $500 million, when we ask you to account for, the administration, we will have concrete facts. These are the issues. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much. Taking out for it.
Hello, madam?
Yes, please.
Okay, we'll get your point.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you clearly.
Okay. If anybody should be taken out.
No, hold on, madam. We heard you clearly.
Can you?
Yes. Can you hear us from the studio in Lagos? I wanted you to identify.
Why not? I can hear you.
Yeah. I want you to identify those 6 states that we referred to in the introduction. Those 6 states where you have the pilot programs. If you could just list them so that we can move on.
The 6 states are, yes, I will mention but few because I don't really know all of it. Niger.
You don't know Abia, the 6 states where you're having the program?
I don't know all of, no, listen to me, my dear brother, please. The 6 states now is not the issue to me. The issue to me is all the states. That is what I'm focusing on. I can't go and start focusing on the 6 states when the money coming can go around all the states, including FCT. And as I speak to you, I've moved on to start the Nigeria for Women project without the money being ready. And we've given to 15 states already. If you add the FCT that we gave the Keke Napepe, it makes it...
Minister,
yes.
For that,
yes.
I would like to say big commendations to you. Very big commendations. What you did that time, you stood tall. And I'd like to commend you for that. My commendations to you this morning.
Thank you.
But Minister, I'm not also happy that this big loan by the World Bank, you do not know the 6 states. So maybe after this interview, if you can do a press release as regards those 6 states, because those 6 states are supposed to be the scope of work for this deployment. My next question will be, Minister, can we itemize line item how this $500 million will be disbursed? What state will get more? And what's going to be the breakdown? And also, have we factored how much will be lost due to bank charges, incompetence charges, and other charges like that, so that we have an empirical understanding of this fund?
Thank you. The 500 million, we don't do anymore. This state will get more from this state. Anything we are doing in Federal Ministry of Women Affairs, we divide it by 37, and that is how it is shared. Those 6 states, like I mentioned, the $100 million was not them. There was no machines given to them yet. We just gave them machines through the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He provided a loophole in this thing, and we're able to give them some machines to 16 states, including FCT. So I don't really want to look at them that anything has been done for them, because they just organize the women and they have a box where they put in money that's saving 50 naira, 200 naira. That one has been cancelled as far as I'm concerned. The new way now, that why they got onboarded in the portal, they all have their accounts. Even if you can't sign, you can thumbprint, you have your account. So any money that will be saved, and they're equally going to be given a free POS to be able to be saving their money through their account. So because we are in a modern world, we can't take ourselves back to olden days. And not only that, every state now will be entitled to economic sustainable empowerment. That is what instruction President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said to me. And he said, don't even over-labor my women. Give them these machines to make things easier. Give them modernized tools for farming, like the First Lady is already doing it so well. Give them modernized this thing for farming. Get them into farming, which I am already doing, because we farm rice in 500 hectares of land. And we had to bring in army to it to secure the women, even in the Keke na Pepe. We put them inside army barracks. Not that they're all army barracks, army wives. We put them inside barracks to start the operation. Because if we start scattering this anyhow, it will fail before it starts. So Nigerian women will be given sustainable machines. If you're into rice, you'll be giving rice milling machines, the chaffing, the stoning, and all that you need, including the sealing, so that you can seal it well that we can equally export if we have more than enough. Then if you're in the south, we are giving them what they plant. You get machines according to what your land produces. So that's what we've already done to about 16 states, like I said, including FCT. So by the time we finish that and the farmland is going on, we are targeting from now till February next year to give Nigerians 15 million tons of fish. From our research, before we wrote down the new structure for Nigeria for Women project, we found out that Nigerians need only 2 million tons of fish for every human being in Nigeria to be able to afford fish to eat, which is a good protein. Now we are targeting 15 million so that we will be able to export 30 million tons of fish. That will make us one of the highest in export of fish in the world. One of it. Carry out your own research too. So these plans are already on. We've just written to Minister of Water Resources to give us the dam in Anambra State, which has been lying, doing nothing there, so that women can go there and organize themselves to get that 15 million tons of fish. And when I called the minister, what he said to me, can you bring me the letter today? And I was able to get him the